All right. Hi, everybody. Okay, welcome to another episode of and I'm a proud member of Greedy.com Club. I love to eat. My favorites are fried chicken, hot pot, and mala. And I actually, in fact, almost live to eat.
Hi everyone, I'm Bernie. I enjoy food, but on a day-to-day basis, right, I actually don't eat a lot. So until I met the people from the Greedy.com club, right, I had absolutely no idea that delicious is a feeling. All right, but if you really ask me to choose, if I really absolutely have to choose, my favorite foods will be things like prata, hash brown, and I love hot pot as well.
So actually, yeah, we are fitness coaches, and because of our work, we constantly get questions from our clients on what they can eat, what food items are out of bounds. We believe that no food is actually forbidden. In fact, all can be enjoyed with some clever tips.
Yeah, so because this question keeps surfacing again and again, we decided to have some fun with it and create this series called Can Eat Man.
So in each new episode, we will feature a different food item, share with you how to enjoy it while achieving your goals so that you can make an informed decision for yourself.
Alright, so we talk about each item and share 3 ways to eat it. We either fit it, swap it, or size it.
All right, okay. And then from there, we will decide whether we are going to eat it or
don't eat it.
All right, okay. So let's get started. Okay, so today we are actually going to talk about pineapple tarts. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of a CNY kind of thing. All right, so if you're here with us, do let us know in the comments so that we can interact with each other. All right, okay, I see that some of you are here. Okay, if pineapple tarts is your #1 favorite for your Chinese New Year goodies, please let us know. All right, please let us know. Okay, so is it your favorite?
Actually, I think I prefer something that's savory. So for me, my go-to would be bakwa rather than pineapple.
But bakwa is sweet.
But there's a little bit of saltiness as well, lah. So I like the meaty, smoky flavor, rather than sugary. Yeah.
If I really have to choose one, actually, I just go crazy on the nuts, more of the nuts. Yeah, like cashew. Usually the cashew or bakwa too. Not really a fan of the pastry stuff. The sweet stuff as well, but it's okay. Okay, so pineapple tart was actually a suggestion by Jasmine. Right? Okay, so if any of you want us to cover any of this food during our series, please let us know in the comments as well. All right, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about pineapple tarts right now. Okay, so remember, whenever we have a food, we will always look at the 3 strategies. All right, and the first one will be fit it,
size it,
and swap it. All right, okay, so the first strategy, which is fit it. Okay, so for those of you who do not know, well, basically, pineapple tarts one is about 76 calories. The truth is, most people don't just eat one. So you may have like maybe 4 or 5 in one sitting, right? So 5 pieces of these tarts is 380 calories already. All right, okay. So how do we mean by fit it? Okay, the thing is, each day everybody should be consuming a certain amount of calories, at least for maintaining weight. And if you are looking at weight management, then you want to actually have a calorie deficit. All right, okay, so for most ladies, you are looking at about between 1004 to 1008. For most gentlemen, you're looking at between 1008 to 2002. But again, it depends very much on your body weight as well. Okay, so we have a range, right? Okay, so the idea of fitted is if you want to have a pineapple tarts, then you don't have other things. All right, you kind of sacrifice it, so to speak. All right, okay. So what can you swap with? What can you swap with 5 pineapple tarts? All right, so this is what we're gonna find. Okay, so 5 pineapple tarts is 380 calories, right? You can actually instead of having 4 boiled eggs, you choose 5 pineapple tarts. All right, or it can be 1 McDonald's cheeseburger. In fact, actually, you eat 1 McDonald's cheeseburger, right? It's still less than 5 pineapple tarts because 1 McDonald's cheeseburger is about 300 calories. Okay, so something to think about.
I'm definitely going for the McDonald's cheeseburger instead of the five pineapple tarts.
Yeah. Okay. So just saying, just putting things in perspective, right? Okay. Or you can have a plate of nasi lemak. So if you're a big fan of nasi lemak, not the small pyramid one, the usual nasi lemak with your chicken wing, ikan bilis, and your sambal, is about 800 calories for one plate. All right. So we're talking about half a plate of nasi lemak. Okay. And then if you really have to kind of make a choice between all your goodies, 5 tarts is actually 1 slice of butter, right? So just like you said, you prefer 1 slice of butter, right?
For sure.
Yeah. So this is kind of putting it in perspective, right? So the truth is actually, most people, why CNY or Chinese New Year is like what many people say, oh, a sinful period or a terrible period, right? Is because a lot of us, we actually have very sumptuous lunch, dinner, right, big meals with our family, and then on top of that we have our goodies, right? And on top of that we have our goodies. So that is why it's like a super calorie surplus rather than deficit, right? Okay. In fact, let me show you. Okay, this is actually done by Singapore Community Hospital. So this is actually the calorie count for all the New Year goodies here. You can see. All right. Okay. So if you really want to enjoy CNY goodies and still maintain a good waistline and weight, right? My suggestion would be you really need to go easy on the meals, your proper meals per se, your lunch and dinner, instead of having a big lunch or dinner every day of the CNY, like your reunion dinner, as if it's reunion dinner, right? You literally just go really light, maybe just have like a fruit or just a very light salad, then you enjoy your goodies. So it's almost like for the next 2 days, like during CNY, right, you don't even have proper meals. It's just you enjoy your goodies, at least you won't hit calorie surplus, like crazy, all right? But that doesn't mean you just go whack and all out as well. Okay, you still need to fit it. Okay, so this is just some suggestion that if you want to enjoy goodies, really go easy on your main meals. All right, really go easy on your meals. Okay, so what would you choose? Would you go easy on the main meals to fit in your goodies, or you would rather have good main meals, like sumptuous main meals, your lunch and dinner, and just maybe just 1 or 2 pieces of CNY goodies?
Yeah, so for me, I would prefer the main meals. First of all, I'm not a very snacky person, right? So what gives me more satisfaction, so to speak, is really my main meals. And during the CNY period, very often it's the meals are around social events, so catching up with family, catching up with friends and stuff. And when you go to the restaurant, you can't kind of like, I mean, it's very rare when you have these kind of gatherings that you can just like eat very little. So for me, because like of the low hay everything, yeah. So I would rather like have that one heavy meal if I so-called can't get away from it, right? And then be go easy on the snacks, and then maybe my other meals I also make it smaller. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good point. So for me, same thing. So the question now, if you can fit it, would you rather have your pineapple tarts? All right. So verdict time. Okay. 1, Hello. Hi. Okay. Sorry, our bad. We are back. We are back. All right. Okay. So, apologies for the technical error. Yeah, apologies for the technical issues. I believe you can hear us now. All right. Sorry, the camera is not working. Okay, but it's all right. Okay, I think we can still carry on. We do have our slides ready. So very quickly. All right. So we were saying that fitted. We are not going to choose that because yeah, basically we rather have our main meals. All right. Okay. So the next one, our next strategy as always is swap it. And I have to be honest with everyone that unfortunately this time round we really don't know. Okay, that's we really cannot find a healthier option to replace pineapple tarts. We don't know how we can make it less. Well, I suppose if you make your own, you can have less sugar and less butter and whatnot. But because yeah, I mean I think essentially it is what it is. So instead of swap it, we do not have an option for swap it today, right? Just for today. Okay, but it's all right. So we're gonna move on to our last strategy, which is size it. All right. So size it, as you know, for those of you who've been following us, we always talk about portion sizing. All right. Okay. So this is how we are gonna do the portion sizing this time around. Okay. So step one, you open a jar. Okay. And then step two, you take one piece out. And then step three, you close the jar. And then step four, put it away. So see no evil, all right? Okay, so literally, if you can help it, I think the only way is to size it. Okay, remember just now we mentioned that five tarts is like, 300 over calories, right? So if you can help it, if you can only take one instead, then that might actually work, right? Okay, so really highly encourage you to size it instead of having all five. All right, in fact, it's just very dangerous if you just leave the jar open, right? If you just leave the jar open, basically that's it lah, right? You just all hell break loose. Okay, so hang on. Okay, we're just going to come back in. Okay, so yeah, sorry for the technical issue. So yeah, we're using another camera right now that looks very strange because we are really close. But I still okay. Anyway, so today's oh yeah, we forgot to choose whether size it we will choose or not. Whether we will do that. Okay, so size it literally, like we said, just have one or maybe two, and then just put it away instead of having a jar in front of you. Really just close it. Just take whatever you want, one or two pieces, and then just put the rest away. Pretty much. All right. Okay. So do you think size it will be a good option for you, Bunny?
I may not have it at all actually.
Really?
Yeah. So.
All right. Then make a choice. All right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So if I really want to have pineapple tarts, I would choose this option. All right. I would choose this option just simply because it is yeah. I mean, I just want to satisfy the craving, right? Okay. So in fact, I actually prepared some pineapple tarts here. I didn't even buy it. I had to steal it from my grandmother. Yeah, I stole it from my grandmother. So I have 4 pieces now, which I suppose I can savor it. CNY Eve, day 1 of CNY, day 2 of CNY, and day 3 of CNY. 4 pieces, just nice. All right. So it's only for me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, you don't like, right?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, and I suppose another thing, right? That I think quite a lot of us have this discussion because some people actually only like one part of the pineapple tart. Like there are the crust people and there's the pineapple jam people, right? So
yeah, actually it's true. I am the crust people.
Okay, so I suppose that could be a unique strategy in terms of sizing it also, like because you're taking half of the equation away.
So the question will be, right?
Yeah.
Which is the more calories one? Is it the jam or is it the crust?
I I think it really depends on the individual, right? Because like, you know, sometimes just weighing the calories is not the only factor. Because like if the jam is more satisfying to you versus the crust is more satisfying to you.
Yeah. Okay, so regardless whether you're just having a jam or having the pastry only, right? Just bear in mind that if you just have one whole thing, it's about 70 something calories for one. So just again, we always well, it's okay. Don't deprive yourself. You don't have to not eat it at all. Try hopefully any of the strategy we shared with you today, whether it's fit it or size it, would be helpful for you. All right, so you can just go and enjoy a CNY in a manner that doesn't sabotage your fitness goals. Okay, so let us know in the comments whether you're watching it live or watching a replay of this. Let us know which is your favorite strategy. All right, okay. So next week we will have another CNY item, right? I think next 2 weeks we'll have another CNY item. Okay, but if you want to ask about any other foods at all, okay, because we have some people to ask us about chicken nuggets. There are some people asking about other foods as well. Feel free to let us know in the comments as well so that we'll cover it with you. All right, okay, so that's it for today, right? Okay, so today we're not going to eat pineapple tart in front of you. Normally we eat it in front of you, okay, because we're scrambling the camera. But anyway, so thank you for joining us again with this episode. So stay tuned for next week for our next episode of Can Eat Meh. All right. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.